I'm Mary Golden, the director of Cool Girl Science and Art Club. They all love drawing and they wanted to do more drawing. So I had seen a wonderful show at Boulder Contemporary Art Museum. It's BMOCA, Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art. And they had 3 young artists, pretty much all in their 20s. And each one of them had very different art that was very much like, in some respects, what these children already were doing, because it was abstract.
I drew all these shapes in the last room, and then I kind of got this idea of kind of sketching something and making it lighter and darker.
And so I wanted them to go and see it, because what happens to kids when they start art in school is they lose a lot of that freedom. So they draw the line for the horizon, they draw the square house with the triangular top, etc. And so I wanted them to see what these artists did.
What I did for this one is I just started randomly on the page, and I started to close my eyes kind of and map out everything I was hearing and putting myself in a situation and see how I would react. And I kind of drew a map of that, and then she opened my eyes when we had to come up, and then I was just like trying to figure out what I was hearing, what I was seeing, what I was feeling, etc., etc., etc. And it came out like this. Cool. It's all one entire line. If you traced it back, it would all be one line. When I was camping at Colo one day, I just you had to draw a scribble, and someone had to make something out of it. And I drew a scribble, and I made this girl out of it.
The first show was monochromatic, and where the artist did pieces that were either all black or they were all white. He also called it suburban lawns, because his point was that things we see so often, icons in our culture like Pepsi and Coke, Mickey Mouse, that we don't see them anymore. The third exhibit was by a woman named Amanda, and she named it after her 2 young daughters. And she used stencils and drawings, and all these things are tools that these kids are already familiar with.
3 lines for scissors to cut along. Oh, wow! Yeah. I don't know if you're interested in that. Yeah, seriously.
Well, I like the first one the best because it was really cool how in some things you couldn't really see them, but if you looked up close, you really could see what was on them.
What?
Like the first one, it was like everyday things, but artwork. I like the tiny paintings. Oh yeah. I really liked all of them.